Did you know that a common pill many older adults take every day could quietly weaken blood circulation in your legs? Without pain, without warning. You may feel perfectly fine while sitting, but the moment you stand up, something feels off, slightly unsteady, slightly unsure, especially later at night. You move more carefully when getting out of bed. You reach for the wall, the chair, the nightstand, not because you're clumsy, but because you don't fully trust your legs anymore. That quiet fear of slipping or falling often begins long before any real accident ever happens. Most people are told this is just aging, and I understand why that explanation feels comforting. But in many cases, it's not age at all. What's really happening goes deeper than muscle strength. It often starts with blood circulation in the legs slowly changing after 60. Your heart, blood vessels, and pressure regulation don't respond the same way they once did. And certain very common medications can quietly reduce how well blood flows down to your legs without causing pain or obvious symptoms. In my cardiology practice here in the United States, I've met many older adults who told me the same thing. Dr. James, nothing hurts. I just don't feel steady anymore. They weren't imagining it. Their leg circulation had been weakening silently, making balance less reliable and increasing fall risk. If you're over 60 and any of this sounds familiar, stay with me until the end of this video and comment 9 so I know you care about protecting your legs and your independence. And if senior health and steady walking matter to you, subscribe to this channel. I share simple, practical senior health tips to help you stay independent longer. And if you think this is already concerning, stay with me, because the next part is even more important. What begins as feeling slightly unsteady during the day can become far more dangerous at night. And the most troubling part is this: it's not just one pill. Let's start with number 5, the one almost every household has. 5. Common pain pills, NSAIDs. Did you know a pain pill sitting in almost every home can quietly cause leg swelling without pain or clear warning signs? Many adults over 60 reach for common pain relievers, often believing they are safe because they are familiar and easy to buy. I understand that choice because daily aches, arthritis, or headaches can quietly wear you down as the years pass with time alone. But after 60, your body handles these pills differently, especially the kidneys that help control fluid and pressure inside your body today. Certain pain pills can reduce kidney blood flow, causing the body to retain salt and water without you noticing it at first. That extra fluid has to go somewhere, and gravity pulls it downward into your legs and ankles over the course of days. You may see sock marks swelling around the ankles or shoes feeling tighter by evening after normal daily walking and errands finish. At the same time, blood returning from the legs back to the heart becomes slower and less efficient than it once was. This combination makes legs feel heavy, tired, and sore, even after short walks or simple household tasks during the late afternoon hours. Many seniors assume this is normal aging, yet it is often a circulation issue made worse by medication used frequently over time. When leg circulation slows, balance can suffer, making steps feel less steady, especially when you are tired late at night or mornings. I have seen patients who never felt pain but gradually lost confidence in their footing while walking around home alone safely before. The good news is you can take simple steps to reduce this risk without suffering unnecessarily from daily aches or stiffness flare-ups. First, avoid using pain pills every single day unless your doctor specifically advises it for your particular condition and monitors you closely. Pay attention to your legs in the evening, noticing swelling, heaviness, or tight shoes after dinner before bedtime while relaxing at home. Gentle movement helps pump blood upward, so try short walks, ankle circles, or light stretching during the day as comfortable and safe. Raising your legs slightly when resting and keeping them warm can also support healthier circulation during quiet evenings at home routinely now. If swelling seems new or worsening, bring it up at your next appointment and ask thoughtful questions about medications, dosages, timing options. I am not telling you to stop medication suddenly, because that can be unsafe without medical guidance and proper planning beforehand always. My goal is to help you notice early signs and protect your legs before bigger problems appear quietly, over time unnoticed otherwise. If you have ever noticed ankle swelling at night, please comment yes or no below and tap like so I know this. Your feedback helps me share information that truly supports senior health and daily independence for people across the United States watching today. And if you think swelling is merely uncomfortable, stay with me, because the next issue affects balance more directly at nighttime. What seems minor during the day can quietly become dangerous when lighting is low and reactions are slower than usual for seniors. That is why understanding the next medication on this list matters even more for safety, independence, confidence, balance, mobility long-term ahead. 4. Sleep and anxiety medications. Have you noticed your legs feel slower when you stand up at night, even though you felt fine during the day? Many older adults take sleep or anxiety medications for good reasons, to rest better, calm the mind, and get through the night. Over time, these medications can become part of a nightly routine, used for months or even years without much reconsideration. I want to approach this gently, because better sleep matters and feeling calm is important for your quality of life. But after 60, the body processes these medications differently, especially the brain and nervous system that guide balance and movement. These medicines work by slowing brain activity, which helps sleep but also slows reaction speed throughout the entire body. That includes the signals traveling to your leg muscles, which help you stand, step, and steady yourself when changing positions. At night, when lighting is low and your body is already relaxed, this slowing effect becomes more noticeable and more risky. You may stand up from bed and feel your legs hesitate, almost like they need extra time to catch up. That brief delay can cause wobbling, grabbing furniture, or pausing before taking the first step down the hallway. At first, it feels like a small inconvenience, something easy to brush off or quietly work around. But over time, the worry begins to grow, especially when you start thinking about slipping or falling while alone at night. This is often when fear enters the picture, not pain, but uncertainty about whether your legs will respond fast enough. I have spoken with many patients who said they sleep well, but no longer trust their balance after dark. They were surprised to learn that the issue was not weakness, but slowed communication between the brain and leg muscles. The good news is that awareness gives you options, and small adjustments can make a meaningful difference. Start by paying attention to how your legs feel when you rise at night, not rushing that first movement. Sit for a moment, let your feet settle, and give your body time to adjust before standing fully upright. Keep pathways clear, use soft lighting, and wear supportive footwear if you get up often during the night. If you notice increasing unsteadiness, it is important to talk with your doctor rather than quietly accepting the change. This conversation is not about stopping medication suddenly, but about reviewing whether adjustments are possible for your safety. Your comfort, sleep quality, and independence all matter, and they should be balanced together thoughtfully and respectfully. If you have ever felt unsteady when standing up at night, please comment night below to share your experience. You can also share this with someone you care about, who might need this information tonight or later on. But balance is not the only thing these medications influence, and the next one works even deeper inside the body. What starts as feeling calm can quietly affect how your body responds when pressure and circulation shift unexpectedly. That is why the next medication on this list deserves careful attention, especially if standing feels harder than it used to. 3. Acid reflux, stomach medications. Could a heartburn pill be behind your leg cramps at night, even when you thought your stomach issue was under control? Many older adults take acid reflux or stomach medications daily to reduce burning discomfort and protect their digestive system. These medicines can be very helpful, especially when symptoms interfere with eating, sleeping, or enjoying normal daily activities. Over time, however, they often become a long-term habit, taken for months or even years without much review or discussion. That is understandable, because once the pain stops, it feels safer to keep doing what seems to work. But after 60, long-term use can quietly affect how your body absorbs important minerals needed for healthy muscles and nerves. One of the most important of these minerals is magnesium, which plays a key role in muscle relaxation and nerve signaling. When stomach acid stays low for too long, magnesium absorption can gradually decline without obvious warning signs at first. This change may not cause pain during the day, but it often shows up at night when muscles are supposed to relax. You may wake suddenly with a sharp cramp in your calf, foot, or thigh, forcing you to stop and stretch in discomfort. Some people describe it as tightening or locking, while others feel tingling or stiffness that interrupts restful sleep. Over time, these nighttime cramps can become more frequent, leaving you tired, frustrated, and hesitant to move after dark. Magnesium also helps support healthy nerve communication, so low levels can affect how smoothly muscles respond to signals. When that signaling weakens, blood flow to the legs may also become less efficient during periods of rest and recovery. This combination can make legs feel stiff, heavy, or slow to respond when you first stand up in the morning. Many seniors assume cramps are just part of aging, dehydration, or overuse, and never connect them to stomach medication. In my practice, I often see relief when patients simply become aware of the connection and take thoughtful next steps. Start by noticing when cramps occur, how often they wake you, and whether they are getting more intense over time. It is also wise to review how long you have been taking stomach medication and whether daily use is still necessary. Never stop suddenly on your own, but ask your doctor if timing, dosage, or alternatives could be safely considered. Supporting your body with balanced nutrition, gentle hydration, and doctor-approved mineral intake can also help muscles relax. Simple evening routines, such as light stretching or warming the legs, may reduce nighttime tightening and discomfort. These small steps can improve comfort and help protect steady movement when you get up during the night. If you have experienced leg cramps that wake you from sleep, please comment "cramp" below to share your experience. Your response helps others realize they are not alone and encourages open conversations about senior health concerns. And if cramps are already disrupting your sleep, stay with me, because the next issue affects standing itself. What feels like a nighttime nuisance can quietly turn into difficulty rising and maintaining balance during the day. 2. Heart and blood pressure medications. Why do your legs feel weak when you stand up suddenly, even though you were sitting comfortably just moments before? Heart and blood pressure medications are often essential, and many seniors rely on them to protect the heart and prevent serious events. I want to be very clear and respectful here, because these medications save lives and should never be stopped without medical guidance. However, after 60, the body changes in ways that can alter how these medicines affect circulation and balance over time. A dose that worked well years ago may now feel stronger as blood vessels stiffen and pressure regulation becomes less flexible. One common effect is something called postural or orthostatic. Blood pressure changes when you move from sitting to standing. When you stand up quickly, gravity pulls blood downward, and your body must respond fast to keep blood flowing to the brain and legs. In some seniors, heart or blood pressure medications slow that response, causing blood to lag behind during the position change. As a result, your legs may feel soft, unsteady, or briefly unreliable just as you take your first step forward. You might also notice a lightheaded sensation or a moment of dim vision that passes once you pause and steady yourself. Cold feet can appear as well, because blood flow to the lower legs is temporarily reduced during these moments. Over time, these repeated experiences can quietly affect confidence, making you hesitate before standing or walking away. Many people adjust without realizing it, standing more slowly, holding furniture, or avoiding quick movements altogether. This adaptation often feels harmless, but it can reduce activity levels and weaken leg strength further over months. I have met many patients who believed this hesitation was simply aging, not realizing medication timing played a role. The encouraging news is that awareness allows you to take simple steps that support safety and steady movement. Begin by standing up gradually, pausing at the edge of the chair or bed before fully rising to your feet. Notice how your legs and head feel during that pause, and allow your circulation time to adjust naturally. Pay attention to patterns, such as feeling worse in the morning or after certain doses, and make mental notes. Regular medication reviews with your doctor are especially important as your body changes with age. This review is not about removing protection, but about fine-tuning treatment to match your current needs and lifestyle. Small adjustments in timing, dosage, or combination can sometimes reduce unsteadiness without sacrificing heart health. Your goal is not speed, but confidence. Knowing your legs will support you when you choose to move. If you have ever felt dizzy or unsteady when standing up, please comment. Stand below to share your experience. Your comment may help someone else recognize the same pattern and feel less alone in noticing these changes. But there is still one more concern that often goes unnoticed and affects seniors even more broadly. The most overlooked danger is not a single medication, but what happens when several are taken together over time. 1. Polypharmacy. What if the most dangerous pill isn't one pill at all, but the combination you take every single day? Many older adults take 5 or more medications daily, often for good and necessary reasons related to heart, blood pressure, sleep, pain, or digestion. Each prescription may have been appropriate at the time it was started, and many truly improve quality of life or prevent serious illness. The concern begins when these medications quietly accumulate over the years without a full review of how they work together. This situation is known as polypharmacy, and it is far more common in seniors than most people realize. As the body ages, the liver and kidneys process medications more slowly, changing how drugs circulate and interact inside the body. When multiple medications are taken together, their effects can overlap, amplify, or interfere with one another in subtle ways. Some combinations lower blood pressure too much. Others affect fluid balance, and some slow nerve signals more than intended. Together, these interactions can quietly reduce blood flow to the legs, especially during movement or changes in position. You may notice your legs feeling weaker, heavier, or less responsive, even if no single medication seems to cause a problem alone. Over time, this reduced leg circulation can affect muscle strength, endurance, and confidence while walking. Many seniors respond by moving less, walking shorter distances, or avoiding outings that once felt easy and enjoyable. Unfortunately, less movement leads to further weakness, creating a cycle that is difficult to recognize in its early stages. I have met patients who believed they were slowing down because of age, when medication interactions were playing a major role. This does not mean medications are harmful by default, or that they should be stopped abruptly. Stopping medications on your own can be dangerous and should never be done without professional guidance. The safer and more effective approach is thoughtful review, looking at the full list rather than each pill in isolation. A medication review allows your doctor or pharmacist to identify unnecessary overlaps, outdated prescriptions, or doses that need adjustment. Sometimes a small change can lead to noticeable improvements in energy, balance, and leg strength within weeks. The goal is not fewer medications at any cost, but the right medications working together for your current stage of life. Protecting independence means protecting mobility, and mobility begins with healthy circulation in the legs. You deserve to feel confident standing up, walking forward, and moving through your day without constant hesitation. This process works best when you are informed, involved, and comfortable asking questions about your care. If you take 5 or more medications each day, please comment 5+ below so I know this topic matters to you. Your experience may encourage others to take a closer look at their own medication routines. Understanding this final piece helps bring everything together, because leg circulation is rarely affected by just one factor alone. When the full picture is addressed, many seniors discover they can move more freely than they expected. Weak legs are not your destiny, and they are not something you must quietly accept as part of growing older. For many seniors, changes in leg strength and balance are signals, not sentences, pointing to deeper issues that can be addressed. Leg circulation reflects how well your heart pumps, how your kidneys manage fluid, and how your medications interact inside your body. When any one of these systems is strained, the legs often show the earliest and clearest signs. Understanding this connection gives you power, because it shifts the focus from fear to awareness and from decline to possibility. Many people believe that feeling unsteady, slow, or hesitant is simply aging, but that belief can hide real opportunities for improvement. When you recognize how circulation works in your legs, you begin to notice patterns that once seemed random or unavoidable. You may see how certain medications affect your balance, how swelling or cramps relate to timing, or how fatigue builds during the day. This awareness allows you to respond earlier, before a small concern turns into a serious fall or loss of confidence. I want to reassure you that making adjustments does not mean giving up protection or comfort. It means working with your doctor, asking thoughtful questions, and reviewing what your body truly needs today. Many seniors feel relief simply knowing there is a reason behind what they are experiencing. That understanding alone can reduce fear, improve confidence, and encourage safer movement throughout the day and night. Reducing fall risk is not about avoiding movement, but about restoring trust in your legs. When circulation improves and medications are better balanced, walking feels steadier and daily tasks feel less demanding. This helps you stay active, engaged, and independent for longer, which supports both physical and emotional well-being. Your goal is not perfection, but stability, comfort, and confidence in everyday life. If this video helped you better understand your leg health, please comment 9 below so I know it was useful. If it did not fully answer your concerns, comment 0 and let me know what you would like me to explain next. You can also like and share this video with someone you care about who may need this information. And if you have not already, subscribe to Senior Health Life for clear, respectful guidance designed especially for older adults. Before we close, please remember this important note. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Never stop, start, or change any medication without speaking directly with your healthcare provider. Your doctor knows your history and can help you make safe decisions tailored to your needs.